Hello, welcome to this video. So I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks and just how I play Arsenal and how I aim and stuff. And I mean, I'm pretty bad at this kind of thing, so just have mercy. I'll do my best. And yeah, if you enjoy or find anything helpful, please consider subscribing and sharing and stuff. It'll help me out. I'm trying to get this channel going and stuff. Anyways, enjoy the video. Okay, so first up is movement. Most games, if you hold your knife, you will go faster. Like this gun, I'm going slower. I hold the knife, well, my fist, but I go faster. So you're gonna always want to do that. What I do is while I'm running, I'll pull out my weapon as I jump. So I'll jump, pull out my weapon, jump, pull out my weapon, and you can actually still go pretty fast. As opposed to this. And Control and C are both crouch. That's good for like peeking on different angles, and for climbing stuff, it's probably the biggest thing. So that's just like simple like movement wise. And then with climbing stuff, because climbing is very important in Arsenal. So if you gotta just memorize the jump spots, just practice and find spots that you can jump on, like top of this fountain. You can jump, crouch as you hit the edge, and then you can climb up here. Same with from this spawn. This spawn here, all you do is jump, crouch, and then you can go up here.
Bruh.
There's a ton of jump spots, like another one's here. You can jump across here and climb up here. Like most new players would just be like, oh, you can just go up here, no one can get me. Then you surprise them by jumping up here. They have no idea. That brings me to another point. High ground is very important. You're looking down on people. So if there's someone where that fountain is, say that's their head. If I'm shooting at them, I'm like crouching, avoiding, and if I back up, even just with a flat surface, it blocks their point of view for me, and I can just peek by walking back and forth. But if I'm down here, I'm completely open here. There's nowhere for me to hide. Like I could do this, but they can still see me. So high ground is very important. So for the next thing, spawn locations. They're really important for if you're doing 1v1s or trying to get like a speed run or something, and pretty much just all the time in Arsenal, because it's a very big part. Because the spawns, since the maps are so small, the spawns are super easy to predict. Its basic rule of thumb is corner to corner to corner to corner. They're gonna spawn on the spawn that is furthest from the rest of your team. Pretty much every time. So if there's a bunch of blue guys here, me and my red team are fighting them all, they're probably gonna spawn over there. And if we're over here, over there, vice versa. And if you get them spread all over the map, that's when you start getting people spawning up there and behind that corner and in weirder places. And now with a 1v1, there's certain places that you can completely spawn trap people. Like here, you've probably seen in other people's videos. If you sit here, they're gonna spawn there every single time. Say the round starts, I'm trying to get a speed run or something. I'm here. It starts, I'm gonna run over and start shooting over here because I know they're coming out of there. And I'm gonna push until there's no one left here. When there's no one here, I'll turn around and start heading back here because they're gonna start coming from there. But if they're not there, then I'm probably gonna head over here. And you basically just, based on where the rest of your team is, go to the opposite spawn. Okay, so what you want to do, if it's a new player, you just run, jump around, and just spin as you jump by and stab them. It's pretty easy as that. You just jump around, flick around, and stab. But if it's a more experienced player, they're going to be expecting that. So he knows he's going to try to spin, and he spins around. So if you get it right, you don't even need to spin. They'll just spin for you. Like they'll just spin in front of you, and you can just backstab them. Don't get too close. If you get, because ping, it's all ping.
Why'd you let that happen?
They spin like that far in front of you, and on their screen, they're behind you. But it's just because of the delay from the servers. So you gotta make sure you don't get too close. And sometimes you'll just get lucky.
Good work.
like that. Like that was not a backstab, but like it just gave it to me. Now this brings me to one of the biggest, most important things about Arsenal, which is accuracy. And some basics to start is you're gonna want to use a slower sensitivity. I use a very slow sensitivity, like from one end of my mouse pad to the other. This is as far as I go. So not even a 360. On Roblox settings, I use about this, which is really slow, and with like 800 DPI, so it's pretty slow. Fine movements like this are much easier because that's just me barely moving my mouse than me moving my mouse across my mouse pad. You just got to move your arm a lot more. So there's several different parts to aiming and just accuracy in general. For aiming, always go for the headshot. So instead of just letting it drift up, you pull it down and just shoot above their head and pull it down. One very big part is predicting. Part of map knowledge. If you know where they're coming, you kind of know the general area where their head's going to be. So if you put them, say like coming from that spawn, they're probably going to come underneath here. So I would go here, and then I would just adjust slightly to wherever their head is. And same with doorways. Doorways are overpowered. So if I go here and put it at head level, I only have to do this to hit their heads. I do it in my videos and many other people do it in their videos. So flicking is just quickly moving your mouse and clicking. Instead of just pointing at their heads, try snapping to them and just clicking as you move. Just either slide across, snap back. So like instead of trying to like, say if he was moving around, trying to like click like, just trying to point your mouse at him, you would just go across and just swipe and just swipe across and hit the head. If you get it down, if you get the click timing down, you'll hit so many more shots and it's super satisfying. Like in these clips here.
Nice headshot. Wow.
I don't need to move that much. I don't really need to do that. It's just super fun. I could get away with a little just snap like that, but I just do the full motion just because it's super fun and looks impressive. Just go for it. Just flick your mouse over and just try to hit that shot, and you'll start hitting them. You will, and then you'll start hitting more and more until you can hit crazy shots that like look ridiculous because they're like, how on earth could you hit that shot? It's mainly about fun. Like, just don't worry about winning. Just don't worry about winning. Just practice flicking. Just practice climbing around the map like crazy. Practice predicting spawns, predicting where people will be. Ow. Well, that's pretty much all I have for this one. So, now just get into a public server and just have some fun. Practice some stuff. And yeah, anyways, hope this helped. I mean, if you're experienced, you probably already knew this. But anyways, have a nice day. Thanks for watching my video. See you in the next one.
Nope.
Are you still here?